What if we told you that billionaires spend 27 times more daily than millionaires just to maintain their lifestyles? And that's not even the craziest part. From owning $1.5 billion yachts to wearing $31 million watches, the gap between millionaires and billionaires is wider than you ever imagined. So what sets them apart? Every morning, the ultra-rich wake up in serious luxury. But the level of luxury depends on whether you're a millionaire or a billionaire. They live in a $7.9 million Spanish-style mansion in Santa Fe, with 8 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, a lagoon-style pool, and a massive master suite. Pretty amazing, right? But maintaining a place like this isn't cheap. It takes about $79,000 a year just to keep everything running, which comes out to around $216 a day. And if you want a butler to handle things, add another $150 a day. Now imagine you're a billionaire. Your main home might be something like the $195 million Chartwell estate. That isn't just a house, it's a full-on palace. We're talking manicured gardens, a massive fountain, wine cellars, and even secret tunnels. But with all that luxury comes some serious costs. Just the security for a place like this can cost around $4,110 a day. Add in a full-time staff, which is another $247 daily. And don't forget property taxes, which also hit about $4,110 a day, more than many people make in a month. When it's time to get dressed, both millionaires and billionaires want to look good, but they go about it in very different ways. Millionaires might treat themselves to brands like Gucci, picking up $2,600 loafers or an $18,650 biker jacket. Maybe they'll even throw in a $250,000 Stuart Hughes belt. On average, millionaires spend anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 on clothes each month, which breaks down to around $164 to $1,654 a day. Billionaires, though, take fashion to a whole other level. They don't just wear clothes. They make bold statements. Take the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime watch, for example. It cost $31 million and is the most expensive watch ever sold at auction. Or consider the $10 million Farrah Gray jacket decked out with 460 carats of diamonds. And don't forget those solid gold OVO X Jordans that come with a $2 million price tag. Just these items alone can add up to about $117,808 a day. But billionaires don't stop there. They often have custom-made outfits or one-of-a-kind accessories, like a jacket encrusted with precious stones or a suit lined with gold thread. While millionaires wear luxury, billionaires wear history. When it's time to eat, the wealthy don't settle for just any meal. A millionaire might head to a top-tier restaurant like Providence, where a meal can set you back between $165 and $325. Or maybe Wolfgang Puck's Cut, where the average price is around $230. If they're looking for something more private, they might hire a personal chef, which costs about $490 a day in California. For billionaires, dining is more than just a meal. It's an experience. They often dine at Michelin-starred restaurants, where each dish is a masterpiece crafted by world-renowned chefs. You could be dining at Sublimotion in Spain, where a meal costs $2,500 per person and comes with a virtual reality experience that transports you to different times and places. Or maybe they prefer their food sprinkled with gold. Literally, these extravagant meals can cost thousands of dollars a day. But for billionaires, the experience doesn't stop at the table. Some of them have personal chefs who travel with them wherever they go, ensuring they always have their favorite dishes on hand. These chefs aren't just cooking, they're creating memorable experiences that are as much about presentation and creativity as they are about taste. For billionaires, dining isn't just about food. It's about creating an unforgettable experience that engages all the senses. When it comes to hobbies, the wealthy know how to keep themselves entertained, but the scale of their activities can be vastly different. Millionaires might enjoy hobbies that are relatable, just on a grander scale. For example, Eminem has spent millions building an impressive collection of rare comic books, while Robert Downey Jr. is into collecting and refurbishing classic cars. Drake took things a step further by buying and restoring an old amusement park, turning it into his personal playground. Billionaires also take hobbies to a whole new level. Elon Musk after amassing more money than his entire family could ever spend, decided that trying to colonize Mars would be a fun project. Jeff Bezos, on the other hand, is funding the construction of a massive 500-foot-tall clock designed to last 10,000 years. And then there's Bill Gates, who invested $200 million into a machine that turns waste into drinking water for people in developing countries. These aren't just hobbies, they're legacy projects, ventures that billionaires undertake to leave a lasting mark on the world. And let's not forget the more personal, yet equally extravagant hobbies like Roman Abramovich's $610 million yacht, which costs $65 million a year to maintain. For billionaires, hobbies often turn into world-changing ventures or personal indulgences that only they can afford. Now, let's talk about cars. If you're a millionaire, you might be cruising around in a $315,000 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Maybe your garage also holds a $1.3 million Aston Martin Valhalla or a $2.7 million Mercedes AMG 1. These cars are incredible, but they don't come cheap to maintain. Just replacing the tires on one of these luxury vehicles can cost $30,000, and if you need to swap out the rims, that's another $120,000. All in all, you're looking at about $410 a day just to keep your supercar in top shape. Before we take a look at how billionaires look at car ownership, please take this moment to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like so you'll be sure to get more videos like this delivered right to you. Now, billionaires take car ownership to a whole new level. They don't just own luxury cars, they own the rarest and most expensive cars in the world. Take the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, for example. But what really sets billionaire car collections apart is the exclusivity and customization. Billionaires don't just buy a car off the lot. They have custom builds made just for them, with features that are truly one of a kind. When it's time to take a break, millionaires and billionaires both love to get away, but they do it in different ways. A millionaire might choose a luxurious spot like the North Island Resort, a favorite of George Clooney, where staying in a villa costs $11,000 per night. A 2-week vacation here could cost around $164,000. If they take similar vacations 4 times a year, that's roughly $1,797 per day just for relaxation. But billionaires take it to the next level. They could be spending $44,000 per night on a private island in Fiji, a place so exclusive that you can only get there by a private road, and you need the owner's personal approval for reservations. Or how about a $195,000 24-hour trip to Antarctica, complete with private planes, helicopters, and yachts? Taking 4 of these incredible vacations each year, plus a few more unique trips, would cost a billionaire about $7,808 per day. And that's just the beginning. Some billionaires prefer to create their own private retreats, buying entire islands or building luxury hideaways in remote locations where they can escape from the world. For billionaires, vacations aren't just about relaxing. They're about experiencing something few others can and creating their own personal paradise. If you're learning a lot so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. When it comes to splurging on toys, both millionaires and billionaires know how to indulge, but billionaires take it to an entirely different level. A millionaire might own a $2 million prestige 360 motor yacht, which is about 62 feet long and includes a comfortable cabin. Keeping this yacht in top shape costs around $200,000 a year, or about $548 per day. Billionaires, though, go much bigger. Take the Eclipse super yacht, for example. It's a 553-foot vessel that costs a staggering $1.5 billion. It comes with 2 helipads, 3 launch boats, and even a missile defense system. The annual cost of maintaining this yacht, including fuel, docking, and staff, is at least $1,890 per day. But for billionaires, yachts aren't just for relaxation, they're a status symbol. Some billionaires even engage in a subtle competition, each trying to outdo the others with the size, features, and exclusivity of their yachts. When it comes to private jets, the story is similar. A millionaire might own a $10 million Cessna Citation X, with yearly costs totaling $823,000 or $2,254 per day. But a billionaire could afford a $400 million Boeing 747-8i business jet, Flying this jet, including fuel, crew, and maintenance, can cost as much as $19,161 per day. For billionaires, travel isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's about doing so in unmatched style and comfort, often with custom interiors that reflect their personal tastes and preferences. Security is another area where the difference between millionaires and billionaires really stands out. Many millionaires, especially those in the public eye, spend a lot on security, but billionaires take it much further. For example, Jeff Bezos spends around $1.6 million each year on security, including $180,000 for bulletproof panels in his office. Mark Zuckerberg goes even further, with his security bill reaching around $23 million a year. His office is reportedly protected with bulletproof glass, and there are even rumors of a panic button and a secret escape route. For billionaires, security isn't just about staying safe, it's about having complete control over their environment. Many billionaires live in heavily secured compounds, with 24/7 armed guards, advanced surveillance systems, and even private security teams. They don't just worry about physical threats, they're also focused on digital security, hiring teams of experts to protect their personal information and business interests. This level of security allows them to move through the world without fear, but it also means that their lives are often isolated, constantly surrounded by security detail. After looking at the lives of millionaires and billionaires, it's clear that they live in completely different worlds. Millionaires enjoy luxury and comfort, but billionaires exist in a realm of extreme extravagance, where even the most basic daily activities can cost more than most people earn in a year. From their homes and hobbies to their vacations and security, billionaires spend far more than millionaires, creating a gap that's more like a canyon than a simple difference. But it's not just about the money. The ultra-rich don't just live in luxury. They shape the world around them in ways that most of us can't even imagine. Whether through extravagant projects, exclusive experiences, or unmatched privacy, billionaires have the power to live life entirely on their own terms, far removed from the reality of everyday life. While millionaires might focus on growing their wealth and enjoying the rewards of their success, billionaires are often more concerned with legacy, influence, and control. They have the resources not just to participate in the world's most exclusive events and hobbies, but to create new realities that cater to their every desire. So what really sets millionaires and billionaires apart? It's not just the money, it's the scale, the impact, and the way they wield their wealth. While both groups enjoy the finer things in life, billionaires live in a world where their influence and resources allow them to create a reality that's far beyond the reach of most millionaires. From private islands and super yachts to projects that define their legacy and extreme security measures, the life of a billionaire is one of unparalleled freedom and power. If you enjoyed this video, click on the next one as we continue to explore the lives of the world's wealthiest.